Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mallory, and today we are going over my nail polish collection. It's a very small but very curated collection to me. I've been collecting close to a year, but over the last 4 to 5 months, I've been getting really serious about my colors and trying out new formulas and finishes and all the good things. So I'm really glad that you guys are on this journey with me to help me, try out new brands, give me new suggestions, and all that good stuff. So if you are into these type of videos, stay tuned. Let's get into it. Okay, so I decided to start off with Holo Taco. I feel like this is the collection, the brand that I have the most of. Total, I have about 95 polishes. And as we're going through this, I decided to destash as well and just start a destash pile that I will probably later put up to post. I'm starting off with their base coat and top coat. I have the long lasting base, and then I have a glossy top coat. These are my two favorite. This is my holy grail. I'm going on probably like my third bottle of the base coat. And then I also love the top coat. But honestly, you guys, if you can find another one for me that gives as glossy of a top coat as this and is long lasting, in my opinion, to this, please let me know in the comments, because I have been failing lately at trying new base coats and top coats. Okay, so quickly, this mini bottles came from the Advent Calendar series. This is Call Me Vixen, which was one of my favorite colors from this collection. I thought this was very, very pretty. This is a topper. This one is Wreath Havoc Taco, really pretty top coat. I thought this was really pretty over the navy, which is Silent Night here. And then I also think that this would be really pretty over a black. Silent Night is also a really pretty crelly. It was just a little hard to work with. This one is in a flurry, really pretty frosted metal. This was probably the highlight for me out of this whole entire collection. This one is Gold Scattered Holo Taco. And it's your typical gold scattered top coat. topper. And I'm probably gonna put this in a destash as well. So we're gonna set that one to the side. Next is Pirouette Pink. I thought this was pretty. It just did not look that great on my skin tone. So this will probably be something that I destash as well. And this one is Ice Angel. This was pretty, but I think it was a little too cool tone for me. And then this one is Diamond Dasher Taco, which I absolutely love this topper. This is such a pretty topper. I used it on top of black with one other polish, which is this one, the Disco Dust Taco. I used these two on top of black for my birthday mani, and it came out so, so pretty. So loved the Advent Calendar series. There's a couple of highlights for me, but also a couple that after trying different formulas and things, that I just learned what I liked and didn't like from that collection. This is Tax Haven, and I got this as my birthday shade because there really wasn't a whole lot of shades to pick from that I was really interested in. So I got Tax Haven. I haven't tried it yet. One Coat Black. Cool Cat Mom, which is a very popular one from the brand. It's a magnetic. I would love to try this with the 3-pound magnet now that I have it. And so I might give this a go soon to give that a try. Got Everything Taco. I think I got this, I don't remember when I got this, but my daughter uses this a lot. I love painting her little nails, and we use a lot of the toppers for her. All right, so these next few shades came from the Halloween collection, and this is Simply Deceased. And if you've seen my 7-day wear test on these, on this particular polish, I love this polish. I wish the red was more blood red versus that orange undertone red. The flakies in this is really cool. It's a thermal, so I really enjoyed that dark color to the red color, but I wish it was just a little bit warmer. So I'm probably gonna put this in the destash. This is Dead Serious. This is the color that got me back into being back on YouTube. I polished my nails with this, and I absolutely loved the multi-ship on this. This is such a pretty color. I really enjoyed wearing this. I'm gonna definitely keep this. This is one of my favorites out of that collection. This one is So Toxic. I have not tried this on my nail, but I actually just swatched it, and I'm gonna try it over the summer. And this is what we've got here. And it's a really pretty neon green. I just didn't understand the concept of putting that in the Halloween collection. I get the I'm thinking slime and ghoulish type of stuff, but I just don't think that fit really well in the collection. Next is just vamping. I love this purple as well. This is a really pretty cream shade, just a standard purple. This one's Trick or Trash. Lots of beautiful flakies in this. Make sure I get you guys in the camera. Loved this color. This is a lot of fun to wear. I wore this around Halloween or on Halloween, I think. And this was such a fun color to wear. This one is Thirst Trap. I wore this over the holidays, and I think I wore it towards the end of October. I got a lot of compliments on this. I just don't think, again, that Holo Taco makes my type of reds, and I really love a red polish. I just don't think this red was for me. This is a really pretty color, but I just don't think this fit me, so we're gonna destash. I've already talked about Diamond Dust. This one is Butter Me Up. I got this as like a free polish from Holo Taco, and I have not tried it yet. So before I say destash, I do want to give it a try. This one is Perry Social. This is another popular one. This is what got me into Holo Taco. I actually went to Ulta and got this shade. It fell a tad bit flat on me, so I have not tried it again. So I'm gonna try it one more time this spring, and if it's not working for me, we're probably gonna give it the boot. I am not a fan of keeping things that aren't doing a service to me. So my collection's small, but it's curated. And so as I'm trying things, some things aren't, naturally not gonna work out. And so I'm deciding to destash and continue to keep the rotation going. So I'm not like overwhelmed with a lot of polishes. I would like to keep things that I love and cherish, and they make sense to me. The next one is Vitamin Glow. I also got this as a free polish. One of the Holo Taco does a lot of like buy one or buy two or something like that. You get like a free polish. So I got this one in that as well. This is another popular shade with them. So I can't wait to try this one. And that's it for Holo Taco. We've got 4 destashes out of that. Okay, so let's get into Cracked. This is my most recent polish order. And I'm super excited. Like every time I open the box, I'm like, wow. Like it's all amazing. And I feel like this is a brand with a color palette and with finishes after my own heart. Like this is a great brand to experiment with and to try new finishes and colors. And I absolutely love it. So to get started, I got the base coat, the sticky base coat, and then I've got the quick dry top coat. I'm still not sure about this, but I absolutely love the quick dry top coat. We're gonna keep giving this a try and see how I feel about it in another week or so. At Breakfast at Monique's. It's a pretty teal jelly. We've got flower pressing. I've got 23 flavors, beautiful. All her reds is so hard to pick from because they're all so pretty. This is Taro Milk Tea. This was the February jelly of the month. So pretty. This was Frolicking in the Fields. This is Lahar. This is a magnetic. I really want to try this. I really want to take my polish off and try this like today. So pretty. This is Sweeter the Juice. This seems like it could be acrylic. I haven't swatched this yet, but from the bottle, it looks like acrylic. I really like this color. Very beautiful color. This is Ready to Stumble. Blue Aurora Shimmer in there. Spring Summer. This is O-Type Star, another one with that blue Aurora Shimmer. This is GTOF Ice. Heart-shaped necklace. I just thought the name of that was so cute, and it really looks like a heart-shaped necklace. Like that color is just exactly what the name describes to me. So pretty. And then I've got Dijon Disco. And that's my Cracked collection. If you guys have any more that I can add to my wish list, let me know. Alrighty, so our next brand, we're getting into some drugstore brands, is Essie. And I love Essie's creams. I feel like they always flatter my nails really well. And so it's kind of hard for me to stray from their brand because I like, this is kind of like, except for maybe 2 of them, is like my favorites. Like I wear every single year. So get started with Underground Ball. It's a really pretty purple. I wear this in the fall a lot. I really like this color. This next one is Smoking Hot. Pretty like gray, maybe like a little purple in there color. This one is from their current spring collection, and this is Crunch Crunch. Can't wait to try that one. This is from their Luxe Effect toppers, or I've also worn this as like a full nail. It's Summit of Style. I use this a lot for my daughter's nails, but we'll keep it around. This one is Tomato. I really love their reds, some of my favorite reds. So this one I love because it is like a juicy tomato color. So good. This one is to DIY for. I'm going to try this one more summer, but I don't think it's quite flattering on my skin tone, so I'll probably end up giving this one away. This one is Wicked. I feel like this is a oldie but goodie. Everybody knows this color. I wear this just about every fall and winter. It's an OG. This one is Unreel It In. This is actually from their spring collection last March. And when I picked this up on sale, I noticed that these two, like all three of these like blended together. And I was like, huh. So I checked out what other colors were in this collection last year, and they all look very similar to the collection this year. So I thought that was interesting. So not that much reinvention or rewriting the plan on that one. Next we have, what's this? No To Do. This reminds me of almost like hot chocolate. If you look at it outside the light, it's such a really pretty brown, creamy brown color. I wear this a lot in the fall too. I had a disaster with this one before I started filming, but this one's Not Ready for Bed. I wear this quite regularly and one of my favorite reds. And then this one is Bubbles Only. This is such a sophisticated, like deep red color. When I wear this, I love, like I think about cocktails. I think about a nice all black dress or like a really like funky outfit, but I'm throwing on some red nails. These two, my favorites, like all-time favorite colors from them. All right, and that's my Essie family. All right, this is my OPI family. A lot of these I got super sale with the exception of 2 or 3 because a drugstore was going out of business, and I just picked up a few that was left over and wanted to try out. So I've got very popular one, Strawberry Margarita. Pink. This one is Art Walk in Susie Shoes. This is a pretty red too, but it's not topping my Essie on me. This one is Gelato on My Mind. It's really cute. I love their names, always really, really cute. And that's like a very light blue. This one is Can't Find My Checkbook, I guess. A pretty teal. You can see some blue in there as well. Very pretty. This one is Closer Than You Might Believe. It's a pretty like green color. This one I grabbed, I don't know why, Tinker Thinker Winker, but it was part of one of their holiday collections. Looks like some iridescent shimmers in there. It could be used as a topper. I think if you went a little bit lighter. But again, some of these sparkly ones I use for my daughters, but this is a pretty color too. And then this one is Tile Art to Warm Your Heart. That's interesting. I really like this blue. I wore this a couple times last summer and I really enjoyed this color too. And then the last two, y'all know I love me a vampy shade. If I love a red, I love a vampy shade. And everybody knows Lincoln Park After Dark. Just along with Wicked, but this probably is way more wear than Wicked does. I will wear this year round. Honestly, I feel like you can wear it year round. You can wear whatever, but you can find me in this year round. I love Lincoln Park After Dark. Very 90s, very grunge, very classic OPI color. And then this one is Grunge Queen. This is from their fall collection last year, and absolutely love this color too. So this is my OPI family. And to be honest, as far as growing this collection, I honestly just want to grow off of colors that classic colors that I grew up on that I'm looking for. So that's the only way I'll probably grow this collection anymore. So this is my ILNP collection, and very small. I haven't ordered from them since I've been exploring other brands. So this is what I have so far. This one is Bottoms Up. It's a really pretty color. Their creams are really done nicely as well. Really love their creams. This one is Mushroom. Another one of my favorites. For this to be my first order from them, I really loved every single color that I received. This one's called Lunchbox. This one's Aria. And this was like really like all my first time trying like the iridescent shimmers, the multi-chromes, things like that. All started kind of throughout me looking at this brand first. This one's called Pixie Party. Very pretty. And this one is Starlight. I'm not sure if the names are focusing. And that's my ILNP collection. Up next is MoonCat. And another very small roundup for these as well. But I will say each and every one of these polishes I have worn multiple times. With the exception of a couple that I just received. So getting into it is Root of All Evil. This is a pretty multi-color. This color is so shifty, and the sun hitting right, it is beautiful. This one is My Cabbages. This is from the Avatar collection. This was also my St. Patty's Day color. So pretty. This one is A Galaxy Far, Far Away. This is a magnetic. This one is Access Denied. This one is Dark Omens. This is a thermal. Probably gonna pull this out again soon. I really like this one. I'm trying to get in some of my darker colors before I go full spring. And this one's another one I really like. And then House of Hades, such a beautiful blue. I would love someone to, like, if there's another color with this formula, something, this one's so, so good. And then their Speed Dim In top coat. I really like this top coat. Not super shiny, but it definitely does what it needs to do. So this is very, very nice formula as well. And this is my MoonCat collection. So next up we have Orly polishes, and I received this in a blind buy. So an influencer was destashing some polishes. It was like X polishes for X amount of dollars, and you kind of receive a blind buy, and they were all Orly. And I can kind of see why she destashed some of these. Not my favorite finishes. Some of them I really like, some of them I dislike, but let's go through it. Let's talk about it. So this one is That's Hot. I love this pink. I think that's like the perfect name for this polish. This one is Close Call. So really pearlized, like really pearly green. This one is Bell Bottom Blues. I'm actually wearing that one today. I like this because it has like a green shimmer inside, but it does not reflect that in photos. And I just don't like that. I feel like there's some cool like little shimmers going on in these polishes and cool finishes, but it doesn't reflect it that well, even on your nails or in photos. This one is Just Squidding. This is really pretty too. Just love the finishes on that. This one is Kelly Solar Flare. This is from the Kelly Marissa collection. This one's Kelly's Galaxy. Pretty cool. This one is Lost Treasure. This one's Kelly's Antimatter. Pretty color. I do like this color actually a lot. And then this one is a Vibe. This one is a Vibe. And then this one is Shall I Get Away? that's my Orly collection. I'm still on the fence with some of these. I do want to try them again, but not my favorite drugstore brand. But the colors are some of them are really pretty. I have Cirque Colors. Most of these were from the Femme Fatale collection. So let's see what we got. All right, this one is Head Over Heels. This is a magnetic. I really like this color. I really like their magnetics. This is also a really good brand to try. Like jellies. That was the first time I've ever tried a jelly, was through Cirque. And I'm in love. I'm actually obsessed with jellies. This one is La Rougine. This one is a topper. It's called Enigma. I thought this was really pretty. This one is a Good Fortune. This one's probably my favorite color. The shimmer on these polishes are just unreal. Like when you have them on your nails, very unreal, especially when you get some good sunlight. This is a jelly called Red Hot Jelly. Oh, so good. This was, when I swatched this, I was like, oh, okay. I see what you're doing for us, Cirque. So pretty. Then we have Tail Feather. Pretty flakies in that. Then we have Flush Jelly. Really pretty jelly too on the nails. This one's Black Widow. I thought this was very similar to Call Me Vixen, but I really like the formula on this polish here. And then a topper, which is Heart of Gold. Not my favorite. I think you have to fish these things out to get the good pieces out on your nails, and I'm not here for that. I've dipped it upside down, not working. So we're probably gonna destash this one. And that's my Cirque Colors collection. Okay, so last but not least, I just decided to combine these two. These are the ones I have like the least of. This is a Zoya polish. This is Olivera. I really like this color. It's a pretty fall color. Greens, blue. I even see some purple in there sometimes. Really pretty color. This one's Polish for Days. This is Ghost at the Gate. Flaky. Jelly. I believe this is a jelly finish. And then my 2 KD shimmers in a pickle, and Heated Up is a magnetic, which I haven't tried this one. I've swatched this one, but I haven't worn it on a full manicure, but I absolutely love this. This will probably be popping back up for the summer as well. And so that's my wrap up on these here. And I think that is it. Okay guys, so we made it to the end of the video. I am so happy. It has taken me like a week to film this video. That is why I'm wearing something different at the beginning of this video and the end of this video. But thank you guys so much for supporting me, especially my last video. I am learning so much in this polish world and everybody's been so supportive. So if you're new here, thank you for tuning in. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.